You're listening to the news on Infinity Radio, where we bring you news that inspires, educates, and informs the society. Infinity Radio, your happiness, our pleasure.
Good evening, my name is Christine Nwarinda. This is Infinity Radio Evening News. In the top stories, flooding disrupts Kampala's northern bypass and other areas. Elias Luyimba's Nalkola sworn in as MP for Kawempe North. Burundi accuses Rwanda of plotting attack. Deadly airstrike rocks Sudan's Darfur region. Ukraine and Russia edge closer to ceasefire amid sanctions dispute.
Infinity Radio, your happiness, our pleasure. Our pleasure.
The news in details. Heavy rainfall this morning has led to significant flooding across several areas in Kampala, including sections of the northern bypass. The downpour caused numerous roads to become impassable, resulting in extensive traffic disruptions and leaving many travelers stranded. At least 6 people, including 2 minors, have been confirmed dead due to the floods. The affected areas include Banda, Chambogo, Chebando, Mukwano Road, Namasuba, Ginger Road, the industrial area, and the parts of the northern bypass. Motorists are advised to exercise caution, avoid affected routes, and use alternative paths where possible. Elias Luyimba's Nalukola, the National Unity Platform candidate, has been officially sworn in as the Member of Parliament for Kawempe North constituency. He replaces the late Muhammadi Segirinya, who passed away in January 2025. The swearing-in ceremony took place in the Speaker's boardroom, attended by Speaker Anita Among, Leader of Opposition Joel Senyonyi, and other members of Parliament. Nalukola's victory was confirmed after his name was published in the Uganda Gazette, ending previous delays. Tensions are rising in East Africa as Burundi accuses neighboring country Rwanda of planning an attack, a claim Rwanda has denied. Burundi's president alleges that Rwanda supports rebel groups in the Democratic Republic of Congo, while Rwanda calls for calm and urges diplomatic dialogue. These developments contribute to the regional instability and concern among neighboring countries. In Sudan, an airstrike in the village of Tora, northeast of El Fasher in northern Darfur, has resulted in at least 54 deaths, predominantly women, with 23 others injured and 7 missing. The Sudanese military has denied targeting civilians, but local groups have shared images depicting destroyed structures and charred bodies. This incident is part of the ongoing conflict that erupted in April 2023 between the Sudanese army and the Rapid Support Forces, leading to over 28,000 deaths and a severe humanitarian crisis. Ukraine and Russia are approaching a ceasefire agreement following US-mediated talks in Saudi Arabia, aiming to halt military actions in the Black Sea and attacks on energy infrastructure for 30 days. However, Russia insists that the ceasefire is contingent upon the lifting of sanctions on its agricultural exports and financial institutions. Ukraine, supported by the US, opposes easing sanctions, viewing them as essential leverage in negotiations. The disagreement over sanctions threatens to derail the tentative ceasefire deal. That concludes our news for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Christine Warinda, and on behalf of Infinity Radio, we wish you a pleasant evening.
You're listening to the news on Infinity Radio, where we bring you news that inspires, educates, and informs the society. Infinity Radio, your happiness, our pleasure.